Hey guys, if you didn't know, they just added the new Skyblock update 0.7.2, and I'll have the patch notes linked in the description. And pretty much what they did is it was the update, just kind of hold us off till the dungeons update. And I'm just the only worry I have with that is if they're adding something to hold us off, and the dungeons update isn't going to be soon. And this update was kind of big, but not really that big. As far as the patch notes go, it was a lot of bug fixes and for minions, like minion upgrades. There are some bug fixes. So now I'm gonna kind of read over the patch notes of what they added, and then go over the actual contents, like the items and bosses that they added. So I'm just gonna go through and read these off real quick. They added better explanation that mushroom minions can be upgraded with both red and brown mushrooms. They buffed back clay price from 2 to 3, but nerfed the time between action by approximately 20% each level, down to 16 seconds at level 11. So what they did is they made clay sell for 3 coins instead of 2, but they're 20% slower. So it's 16 seconds between action for level 11 clay minion. They buffed time between action for sugarcane, melon, pumpkin by approximately 20% each level. They fixed cocoa bean minions, not collecting vanilla amount of cocoa beans. Fixed netherwort minions for not collecting the vanilla amount of netherwort. They added enchanted clownfish craft recipe. They made sure minions always collect mob drops. Extend their pickup range. Green dye now counts for cactus collection. They nerfed blaze minion time per action by approximately 10% each level. And nerfed the price of blaze rods from selling for 10 coins to now selling for 9 coins. They nerfed the price of gas tubes from 20 coins to 16 coins. They buffed quartz minion time per action by approximately 10% each level. They buffed flower minion time per action by about 50% each level. They added enchanted raw rabbit recipe. They buffed drop chances of rabbit feet and rabbit hide by 40%. They nerfed the price of wool from 3 to 2, so it now sells for 2 coins instead of 3. The enchanted items should now give the right amount of skill XP when collected. And then added enchanted seeds recipe. Apply farm crystals buffs to sugarcane and cocoa bean minions. Slimes and magma slimes stop growing and instead spawn at random sizes, so in the minions. Buffed fishing minion speed by about 15% per level. Chicken minions now collect eggs from chickens if the minion has an enchanted egg. Made minions expanders work with forging minions. Minion expanders now buff minion speed by 5%. Added efficient crafting recipes for enchanted slime balls and slime blocks. Added enchanted poisonous potato recipe. They fixed compacted items not always giving collection from minions. Melon blocks, mushroom blocks, etc. The minions now get a 10% debuff on the next action if they spawn twice in a row unless you did the harvesting action yourself. Fixed enchanted potatoes not correctly turning into baked potatoes with a super compactor 3000. If you have 0 to 10 million coins, it's 2% interest. If you have 10 million to 20 million, 1%, 20 to 30, 5%, 30 to 50, 2%, 50 million. So if you have 50 million coins to 160 million coins, you gain 1.1% interest. So as far as the stats go for the bank upgrades, there's now 4 different upgrades. I'm going to show them here. I'm not really going to read them off. You can read this if you want. Also link in the description to the patch notes. But you can upgrade your bank now. If you want the maximum level bank, you spend 50 million coins for the max level bank plus 50 enchanted gold blocks. Increases the bank cap from 50 million to 1 billion. So if you get the level 4, you can hold 1 billion coins in your bank. But it costs 50 million coins and 50 enchanted gold blocks. On top of that, we added a 1% tax on auctions collected above 1 million coins. So if you have an auction above 1 million coins, there's a 1% tax. Whenever you spawn in at the hub, you want to just take a right over here towards where like the forest area is and the graveyard. And right here is the bartender, as you can see here, bartender. Going into the basement, you will see the Mattock Slayer. This is where you can do the different, well, I'm going to call them quests. So there's 3 different ones that you can do right now. The other ones have not been released yet. The first one is zombie flesh. Then there's you have to kill zombies. The next one is killing spiders. And then there's killing the wolves at the wolf mansion, seen here. For the first one, the killing zombies. So here are the 4 different tiers of the Revenant zombies. Tier 1 will spawn a zombie with 500 health, and it'll cost 100 coins. Tier 2 will spawn a zombie with 20,000 health, and it takes 2,000 coins. Tier 3 spawns a zombie with 400,000 health, but it takes 10,000 coins to spawn. Tier 4, it's not showing up, but it has 1.5 million health, and it costs 50,000 coins to spawn. Now, I've done this one today, and I will go ahead and see if I can find the stream. I will show a clip. I'll show a short clip of me fighting it. I got just a random squad of 8 people, and whoever was playing the update, I got a random squad of 8 people, plus there was another like 4 to 6 just randoms that were there, and we were all fighting it. The thing is the person who spawns it in, if they die, if the person who spawns it in dies, the quest ends. So that's kind of a big deal. Also, when I was fighting it, I had the set of gear I was using was a full set of godly strong armor with a skeleton helmet to try to stay alive for as long as possible. Once the skeleton helmet broke, I got 2-tapped. And this is growth 5, prot 5, godly strong armor, chest plate, leggings, and boots. And it had 1.5 million health, and I don't know if they killed it because after I died, I'm pretty sure it despawned. So all the bosses despawned like within 3 minutes, and it despawned like pretty quickly. So I'm gonna pause this real quick. This was the stream I was doing earlier, and if you look at the right side of the screen, sorry for the low quality, you have to spawn it in the tier 4. You have to have 176 zombie kills. Well, it depends on what type of zombie it is. This type of zombie only took 176 kills. And the area that I'm killing these zombies is underneath the graveyard next to the tree farm on the hub island. So if you see here, once it gets to 176, it immediately spawns in. And we have a huge group of people that are who were all in the party just about to like jump on this thing. We all have like dragon armor. So this was another Revenant zombie that someone else spawned in, or one of the boss mobs. So I go over here. I have 173. I kill 1. I kill 2. I didn't kill 3. I only killed 2. And if you see now, it says slay the boss. And oh, it spawned! It spawned! It spawned! It spawned! It spawned! You see it back there in the back. It's got 1.5 mil health. What the fuck? So I'm gonna see if I can get a little. There it is. 1 point. I don't know how well you can see that. I did not mean to mute it. 1.5. There you go. 1.5 million health. This is the tier 4 that I was talking about. It takes 50k to summon. You spend 50k to start the quest. You kill 176 of the zombies, and then right here, 1.5 million health. Also, pay attention to my hearts. Starting off, all of my bones. So I'm at 66% bones. It's kind of hard to see because the bar's covering it. I'm at 6. One of my bones have already broken, and I'm at 859 health. They broke my bones pretty much instantly, and now watch my hearts. Oh, it's going for me, boys! And I got 3 taps there. It did about 400 damage per hit, and that's kind of like that was 1.5 million boss. We got like a huge group of people that waited like 30 minutes. Got a huge group of people that waited like 30 minutes for it. I went back into the cave and it wasn't there anymore. So that was just a little bit of a taste of what the boss fight was. So that's as far as the zombies go. And starting a challenge, you start it, and then it says you don't have to kill a certain amount of zombies, you have to get a certain amount of XP from killing zombies. So coming over here to the graveyard, these are level 1 zombies, so they're only going to give me a small amount of zombie XP. So if you're in the graveyard here, if you keep going past these level 1s, they give you a small amount of XP. And I'm not talking about experience, like vanilla experience, it's like a special zombie XP. Coming down here, from the graveyard, there's the Gowls that are level 30, and they will give you a lot more XP. You have to kill around 176 of these to spawn the tier 4 boss, or the 1.5 million health. Whenever you kill the tier 4 boss, it will drop a piece of Revenant armor. Now, this Revenant armor is insane. Here from the screenshot, you can see it. They added a few talisman. I can go over those right now. So, from killing the Revenant zombies, the boss zombies, you get this Revenant zombie flesh. From it, you can see that you can craft Revenant Viscera. I'm not too sure what that does yet. You can craft the Revenant minions, which will just, I'm assuming, gives you Revenant flesh. I haven't crafted one yet, but I'm gonna craft one soon. And you can craft the Wand of Healing. This is one of the best items that in my opinion, from this update. It heals 20 hearts per second for 7 seconds. So it'll heal 140 hearts over 7 seconds, and it only costs 60 mana. So it's just like having regeneration, like insane regeneration for a while. Then there's a zombie ring, or they added, I'm just going to call it a zombie talisman. So they added a zombie talisman. Then if you kill spiders, you get this tarantula web. I can't really, here, let me just go over to the bartender real quick. You can't right click on it. That's another one of the bugs on this update. You can't right click on this to actually see the recipe, no matter what you do. If you look at the ground, if you're looking in the air, it doesn't allow you to do that. So let me go over here real quick. I don't have all of the recipes unlocked, but I have a couple of them. So there's the spider ring, which is just a talisman for spiders. There is the tarantula silk. It can be crafted like that. It doesn't really say what it's used for. You can't really see. And then this is probably one of the most, what I think, good starter weapons that you can get. It's called the Recluse Fang, 120 health, 30 strength, 20 base crit damage. That's a really decent sword to start off with. And it's pretty simple to craft. This tarantula web you can get by just killing spiders. I'm not sure what it takes for the spider catalyst, because it's not telling me the recipe. And then a spider sword. And you can get this Recluse Fang. And it's very cheap. I would compare it to the Golem sword. It just does a little bit less damage. And then there's killing wolves at the wolf, I'm going to call it the wolf mansion. You can craft a golden tooth. You can craft the radiant power orb. What it does is you can place the power orb down. Like if you and a group of people are in a small room fighting zombies, you can place it down, and within an 18 block radius, 5 people within that radius will just get regeneration for 30 seconds. That's the best way I can explain it. Then there is a talisman, a red claw talisman, very simple to get. Just a few wolf tooth and then an enchanted bone. And then that's about it for this update. As far as I've seen from reading the patch notes, you can make the new minions. Pretty much what this patch was is it did a bunch of minion stuff. It upgraded a bunch of minions. It's just buffed them, nerfed them, fixed a bunch of bugs with minions. This was more of a minion update. Then they added this stuff to hold us over till the actual dungeon updates comes out. I would not recommend going for Revenant armor for the update, because 12 people could not kill it. It had 1.5 million health. After I die, it despawns in 3 minutes. They didn't have enough time to kill 1.5 million worth of health because it despawned too quickly. That's how hard this thing is to fight. I would not get Revenant armor to prepare for the update. I would recommend just going straight for Dragon. Especially, the price is going to drop with this Revenant armor. Everyone's going to be selling their Dragon, going for that. Just go for Dragon. It's going to be your best bet. It's like fighting a dragon, except the dragon can constantly hit you. It's like a harder dragon. I would rather fight a dragon with 2 people than fight that thing with 15. And that was the tier 4. They're planning on going all the way up to tier 7 with it. So, honestly, it's a cool update. I pretty much just got did all of the things they were going to do in the update within 1 to 2 hours. I don't think it added that much or even is going to hold us over for that long. And I don't know exactly when the new update's going to come out. But if they had to do that to hold us over, I have no idea. It might still be a while. If they just released that as a teaser to hold us over, then it's probably going to be a lot longer till the update comes out. And I'm hoping it's not going to be that much longer, because the update really didn't add that much, if I'm being honest. It added a couple talisman. It added a starter sword and a little bit of armor. Revenant armor. And it's like 1 set of armor. Now, I might be skimming over something here. The patch notes will be in the description. If you did like this video, please subscribe. I'm really sorry this video is going to turn out so bad. I'm terrible at making videos and doing streams. I'm probably going to be doing another stream soon, grinding for the zombie or the Revenant armor. Thank you for watching this. I will see you later. Bye.